What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there today? Teeth look yellow as hell today. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. I'll take off my Super Trucker headset. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. I am trying to kill a little time. Got to go get loaded. And so, yeah. Got to get loaded at the same place I delivered last night. I love it. I love it. Got a load going back to the house right now that I'm going to pick up. Can't be too early, so you know how those places are. Can't be too early. Don is first. Way to go, Don. He's always right on time. Wild Bill, what's up, Wild Bill? I ain't seen you in a while. Good to see you in here. I am chilling at the Streakin Beacon, trying to get this truck washed. When I got up this morning, there was nobody over there, and now it's like a line all the way out to the road. So I don't want to get in line because I got to go pick up here in about an hour, and I'm afraid they're going to get me hung up. Is what I'm afraid. So, and I know the place that I'm delivering has crazy late fees. So I'm not trying to get a late fee. So I'm hanging out here. If the line, I don't know if this line's going to go away, to be honest with you. May have to wait. But yeah, what's everybody doing today? Let me know you in here. If you come in, hit that thumbs up if you could on the way in, please, or on the way out. Don't really matter as long as you get it done. And if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. It's worth the subscribe. Wild Bill says, I'm at home. I only worked 8 hours today. Yeah, only 8 hours. Isn't that a truck driver's, isn't that how the transportation industry goes? Only 8 hours. I only worked 8 hours today. Yeah, it's funny when people talk about working overtime. I'm just like, yeah, if you only knew, if you only knew. I got a friend that works like a weird schedule, but he works like a week where he works like 12 hours a day. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty much every week for a trucker. Paul Harris says, afternoon. If you get in line, they will do a shoddy wash. They will be rushing to get down the line. Yeah, I wish I'd have went over there this morning when I first got up because there was no line and everybody was probably fresh, you know. But you go over there now and, like you say, they're rushing them through. They're they're starting to catch that mid-morning, that midday slump. I don't want to go get in line and get that. Trucking Answers in the house. What's up, Trucking Answers? Everybody go check out Trucking Answers, one of my favorite trucking channels. DIY Semi as well. Check him out. Says howdy. Wild Bill says we are on mandatory 12-hour days. Ugh, yeah. I think I'm going to go to the house for a couple days. I got to get some steer tires put on this rig. The ones I got on here are, let's say, borderline, not legal. I mean, they're still legal, but I don't know. Why keep running them? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to take them down to the bare minimum. I got my life out of them. You know what I mean? Like, geez, I've put almost 70,000 miles on this truck since I got it. I think that's right. Let me double check that. Yeah, 72,000 miles on this truck since I got it. So, I think I got my money's worth. And you know what I mean? They weren't even new when I got it. So, they have lasted a really long time. Going slow. Yeah, I put the Centromatics on there not long after I got the truck. I think all that helps. But I priced them out with discount. I can get Bridgestone. I can get a set of Bridgestones for like I think it's like $880 with installation and everything out the door. $880 with discount. So not bad. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to have them. I can have them shipped to the shop, and they can put them on at the shop. So that way I ain't got to deal with it. You know what I mean? I park my truck at the shop tomorrow or tonight. When I get unloaded, I'm going back to the house. So park the truck at the shop, you know, because they charge the same to install them at our shop as they do at Love's. So it's all the same to me, and I can get free shipping on that. So, but yeah, it's not a bad price. I think that's buying them through the fuel card discount. They come from Love's, so it's a pretty good price. Paul Harris, 8 hours. That's half a day. Yeah, no kidding. Especially as an owner-operator, because not only do you have to do all the trucking stuff, then you got to do all the paperwork and everything else, you know, taxes and whatnot. So, yeah, it adds up. Trucking Answer says, I do about 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay. So that's a pretty, that's like a part-time trucker right there, isn't it? When you consider that part-time. I don't know. Here lately, I've been running exempt, but I've not been running a lot of hours. I mean, I just basically, the only thing me running exempt does is I don't take the 30-minute break. You know, they can kiss my butt on that 30-minute break. But for the most part, I've been running like 7, 8 hours a day. Like, you know, about 7 or 8 hours a day. Like, I'm about 3 miles from where I'm picking up. And I pick up, and then the load goes, I think it's 350 miles. And then from there, I probably got about another, I don't know, 40 miles to the shop. So it'll be like a 400-mile day for me. I don't even think yesterday was 400 miles, now that I think about it. Yesterday was maybe in the threes, probably like 350, 360, somewhere in that ballpark. The day before that wasn't a big day. Yeah, I don't think I've worked an 8-hour day in the past week. They've all been really short days. Let's see. Hey, DB215's in here. Everybody check out DB215. I like when he comes by. Appreciate you stopping by. Everybody hit that like button if you don't mind. Paul Harris says, have you ever used expired tires that are new? Savings could be 50% of a new tire. No, I can't say that I've ever used an expired tire. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that thought, you know. Number one, I don't want to, yeah, I mean, do I want to risk my life for a couple $100? Because you never know, you know. That tire could be, you know, rubber does tend to dry rot, so I don't know. I'm a little wary on that. But then again, I love saving money, so it does intrigue me. I guess it would just depend how expired. You know what I mean? Like, are they 25 years old? Yeah, I probably don't want them. If they're like 4 or 5 years old, yeah, I might think about it. Let's see. Trucking Answers, we have a couple of runs that are 6 to 7 hours, but they leave in the morning, and I like to get my beauty sleep, although it seems to not be working. Yeah, you know, that's a big thing with me here lately is I've been sleeping more, like, because I was running so hard, you know, and just on, like, I don't know, like, was not going to sleep when I should have been going to sleep, and well, it just wears you down. You just feel like crap. So I've really been sleeping in as much as possible, getting my beauty rest as well. I got woke up this morning by a freaking broker. Oh my God, these people calling me. Man, he was hot dialing, you know, and I didn't even look. When I answered the phone, like, I said, when I answered the phone, I said, what's on fire? You know what I mean? Like, quit calling me 10 times back to back. I said, what's on fire? And he goes, this is Jake from State Farm, you know, whatever his name was. I don't even know what he said. To be honest with you, I still have sleep. He goes, that's what I heard. And I was like, is the tracking app not working? Because I downloaded your app and it's tracking me. So you know where I'm at. Like, I don't know why you're bothering me. You know, I'm literally 2 streets over from where you want me to pick up. Like, get off my butt. Wild Bill says you're telling me Trucking Answers. Yeah. I used to have a dedicated run that took about 6 or 7 hours a day. It was a salary position. It didn't pay enough. It was with USA Truck, but it was pretty gravy. It was only 4 days a week. I mean, it was like 330 miles out. I would sleep there, pick up the next morning, come back, go to the house, get up the next morning, drive out, sleep there. So I didn't have to leave out till like, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock. It was only like a 6-hour drive. It was pretty gravy. I was running a business on the side, so it was good times. It was good times. It was paying, I'm going to ballpark and say it was paying about $30 an hour. So not bad. $30 an hour, with benefits. What little benefits you get over there, but pretty good. Pretty good. And now that I think about it, it was probably paying more like $25 an hour because I had about 30 hours a week in it. By the time I sat there, got loaded, unloaded. Yeah, I had about 30 hours a week in it. It was paying about $7.50. But that ain't bad. Hell, that was 10 years ago, so not bad. Khakis? Yeah, exactly. Call me it. You know what I mean? Like, I had I got out of that place over there about 11:30 last night. Got over here, got wound down, settled in. I fell asleep about 1 in the morning. This guy's calling me fresh at like 7:30. Like, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Let's see. Wild Bill says, I used to run Firestone 22.5s on my cab over International. I would get 100,000 miles easy. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I always get like way over 100,000 miles out of a set of steers. I've seen people, on the trucking forums and stuff talk about 100,000 miles, and I'm like, you must be like Uncle Jesse on that steering wheel, like this right here, because, like I'm milking a cow. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this set here these were on the truck when I got them, and I would say they were halfway gone when I got them. You know what I mean? I was thinking about replacing them when I got the truck, and here I've put 72,000 miles on them, and they're still legal. I mean, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably get credit for them because they're Michelin's, so with the other ones being $840 for a set installed, I'll probably get like maybe $100 credit for these. So I'll take it. I don't care. They'll probably recap these and make them trailer tires or something like that. Truck and Answer says, while sleeping, phone on silent. Yeah, it would be nice, but yeah, just can't afford to go silent, Because then I got woke up at about 8:30 with another call for a load going to New Jersey then I got woke up for a load going to New Jersey, and I laughed at them at first, but then they told me what it was paying, and then I said, okay, yeah, I'm cool with going to Jersey. I'll do it. So yeah, Minnesota to New Jersey for, the price of a certified Honda. So yeah, we'll go. We'll do it. Paul Harris says, I never understood the constant contacts with brokers. I was dispatched by Covenant. Why didn't they contact my DM? They could see what's going on. Yeah, if I'm a company driver, I'm not taking calls from brokers. That's not part of the deal. I drive for the carrier. Yeah, it used to bug the life out of me whenever Averett would give my phone number to C.H. Robinson. I'd immediately call Averett and be like, hey, y'all don't pay for my cell phone. Don't be giving my number out. Like, you want to pay for my cell phone? Then we'll talk. But don't be giving my number out. You don't pay my cell phone bill. So, yeah. Cash does too many live shows a day to go silent. Yeah, I mean, you know, like when you're putting in that work on YouTube, you know, you gotta stay off silent. Um, Truck and Answer says, I agree. I would not take a broker call as a company driver. That is the company's problem. Yeah. You know, that's why you got to like tracking on that Qualcomm thing that sits over there and bugs the life out of drivers, you know? Like, there's no reason. Like this broker calling me today. Are you ready for pickup? Are you empty? Like, dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, like apparently they did not inform you who you were dealing with over there. But yeah, I mean, and like if you make a call, you know, call me one time. He called me like 3 or 4 times back to back to back, you know, and then he sends me a text message. I'm like, why didn't you just send me the text message in the first place? Like, Adco's in the house. What's up, Adco? Appreciate you coming in. Says IUXL makes you deal with brokers. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't do it. If I was a company driver, I would not do it. I'd be like, that ain't my problem. Y'all don't like it? Don't care. Not my problem. Too many companies walk on their drivers, you know, like, I think a lot of drivers are like, I don't know, like captive almost, like they're afraid they can't leave. That is not the case with me. Even when I was a company driver, I was ready to leave at any minute. Of course, I couldn't, you know, I couldn't stand the constant babysitting. So that kind of wears on you, you know. It's like, what was that one company where they were calling and waking people up so they didn't miss their appointments? Oh, that would not fly with me. Truck and Answer says they don't make people do it. Drivers agree to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't answer that phone call and, you know, block that number. As soon as you know it's a broker, just block that number. As a company driver, that's what I would do. Wild Bill says, I quit taking brokers and ex-wives calls, and it made life easier. Yeah. Oh, Truck Nancy says, Wild Bill, you have brokers for ex-wives? Yeah. Yes, who's on first? I don't know who's on first. But yeah, I don't know. The Beacon is still backed up over there. We got CR England pulling a Dollar General trailer over there. Got to get that CR England truck washed. I got a pickup truck pulling a huge enclosed trailer like a race car hauler. Who else is over there? The who's over there. I don't know. Schneider's over there. Probably got him one of those Schneider finance trucks. Got a super deal on that, I'm sure. Let's see. Adco says USXL. USXL. Makes you. Wild Bill says I'm not Wild Bill for nothing. Oh yeah, there you go, Wild Bill. Yeah, DB215 says hauling fuel is extremely rare for anyone to call me besides the wife. Yeah, I mean, you work like in the night, so you got that luxury. Hardly any traffic, no one to bother you. So yeah, good times. Good times. But yeah, I don't know, like, I just wish they would, like, I don't know. Don't call me before 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I know the brokerage is in the East Coast, so it was 8:30 to him. But I'm like, I'm picking up in the central time zone. That's what gets me. I'm like, I would just prefer not to call me in general. Send me that text message, because he sent me a text message eventually anyway. So I was like, man, you should have just started with the text message. I'd have been much happier. Which Streakin beacon are you at? I'm in Rochelle, Illinois. I'm over here off I-39 at the big Petro here. Paul Harris says, one of my favorite job was Covenant. Was a dedicated job. They would send about 5-6 trips. We got paid by the mile and drops. You could do 3 or 4 stops and get ready for the next day for a load. Alright, yeah. If you're gonna work at a mega carrier, it's gotta be a dedicated run. It does. It's just the only way I'm doing it. Let's see. Yeah, we're in Illinois. We're over here at the Streakin. I'm over here behind the Streakin beacon at the Petro. Yeah, it's just a steady stream over there at this point. It's a pretty day out. Trying to get your truck washed on a pretty day is rough sometimes. Sometimes it is rough. What time is it? I gotta be over here 11:38. Yeah, I got about 20 more minutes before I gotta head out. Let's see. Trucking Answers says, I know it's 2020. Who calls anyone? Right? Like, I forget my phone calls people sometimes. With talk to text, it's like, why am I on the phone anymore? Like, you know what I mean? Makes no sense. Covenant lost the account to JB Hunt. Yeah, that's how they go. That's how they go, man. Mega carrier versus mega carrier. It's a race to the bottom. Who can do it for less? Instead of, who can do it the best. It's who can do it for less. DIY Semi says, Rochelle, I'm coming for you, buddy. Alright, where you at? I'll hang out here for a minute if you're on the way. Can't hang out long, though. But I could come back. Just depends on how long it takes them to load over there. Got a sweet little load I'm picking up over here. Like I said, same place I dropped off last night. I got to pick it up. It's 14,500 pounds. Nice little light load going up to Minnesota. So, like $3 a mile to the house. Love it. Let's see. Wild Bill says, "Oh yeah, I know it well over there." Yeah, it's I stay here occasionally. I like this Petro because there's a spot here. It's one of those truck stops that never fills up. You can pull in. It's like a constant carousel. I pulled in here at about, I don't know, midnight-ish, 11:30 midnight, something like that. I mean, there was still like 50, 60 parking spots available. And if you like Road Ranger, the Road Ranger still had spots available. Agco says, I don't like texting because I can't text back. Okay. I don't like texting. Sometimes I don't like texting, though, because you don't get the context. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody makes a joke, it may look serious. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. You gotta watch what you text. Let's see. DIY Semi says, Bloomington headed to Wausau. Oh, Wausau. All right. So you headed home for the weekend, getting up to Wausau. Phone rings, wondering who died. Yeah. Like I said, I answered the phone this morning because no one calls me back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? Like, the old lady understands, I have a weird schedule. So, like, I don't get calls like, hot dial, like 10 calls back to back to back to back unless I need to be up for something. You know what I mean? Either one of the babies is sick or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, there ain't many times. So, And by this point, you know, I've been doing this long enough. She can pretty much handle anything, you know. So she don't even call me for a lot of stuff. So, um, yeah, to hot dial me, I answer the phone. What's on fire? You know, where's the fire at? You know, how can I help? Um, because when you're 1,000 miles from home, there ain't a whole lot you can do. You know, maybe say a prayer. That's about all you can do for anybody. You know, when I used to own a business, I had an employee tell me one time that, you know, his grandma was in a coma or something, you know, and he had to leave work in the middle of the day. And I asked him, I was like, well, you know, what are you going to do? Like, you know, why are you going to leave work in the middle of the day to go there? You know, she's in a coma. Like, you know, I thought, you know, are you Jesus? Are you going to bring her back? Like, you know, work to the end of the day and then, you know, go over there. I didn't argue with him though. You know, when it's family, you know, you want to leave, leave. Now, I did have one guy tell me one time, and this was his first week working for me, like his fourth day of working for me. He says, yeah, I need to take off Saturday because it's my mom's birthday. Yeah. Need to take off for my mom's birthday. I said, well, why don't you do your mom a favor and come to work and make some money and like move out of her house? You know what I mean? Buy her a present. You know, I don't think you being there all day at her house is what she wants for her birthday. Just a thought, you know. Needless to say, he didn't work for me long. I gave him the weekend off, and the following week, and the next weekend. Hell, just take it all off, you know? Like, let's see here. ADCO with all these laws against texting. Yeah, you got to get that talk to text. You know, you can say, I'm not going to say it and set off everybody's phone and mine, but, you know, you say that Google term and, you know, say, you know, send a text message and bam, it pops it up, man. It does it all for you. It'll even read it back to you. It's crazy. DB215 says, catch you later, gonna take a nap. All right, DB, I appreciate you coming in. DB's got to get a nap because he delivers fuel, man. He works for Love's, and if you guys don't watch his channel, you should go check him out. Texting, the response is, why did you say it that way, or what's with the attitude? Yeah. I don't get the attitude with a text, how it's said. Yeah, I have received those before. Like, what's with the attitude? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know I said it with an attitude. So, I like on the text message thing they got now. It's like you can send a voicemail with a text. I love that. You just press the button and then you say what you were going to text, and it sends it to the person as an audio file. I like that. Like, it just records what you say and then it sends it as a text. Anybody else use that? Talk to text is legal. Yeah, I think talk to text is legal. Wild Bill says if hang on a second. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at. Wild Bill says, I would leave work if someone called me to say they stubbed their toe. Yeah, Wild Bill looking for an excuse to leave work. Oh, man. Say the Cubs lost. The day's over. I'm going home. Let's see. Trucking answers. It isn't texting that is illegal. Touching the phone is illegal. Hands-free is legal. Yeah. I like that thing, though. I don't know if y'all got that on the Android keyboard. It's got a little thing where you can, like, instead of talk to text, it's got another microphone. It's got, like, two little microphones, and one of them, you press it, and then you say what you were going to, you know, you say a little short, you know, message, and then it sends it to the next person as an audio file. I like that. That way, you know, there's context. Let's see. Yeah, Rich Taco's in the house. What's up, Rich Taco? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you could, hit that like button for me. And Hit that like button and subscribe. Rich Taco says, do you have an LLC? No, I do not have an LLC. Sole proprietor, baby. Sole proprietor. You know, LLC, there's some benefits to it, but, you know, in the trucking industry, an LLC is not going to protect you. If you drive the truck and you own the truck, if you cause an accident, that LLC ain't saving shit. It just ain't, you know. A lawyer's going to walk right around that because you're on two fronts. They got what the business, you know, and they got you personally. So they'll eat you alive in a civil trial. You know, I see a lot of guys get LLC to protect their personal assets, but if you're the driver, you know, like if you got a business and you got multiple drivers, yeah, you should have an LLC, because the other drivers may cause a situation where you don't want somebody coming after your personal assets. But as a driver and the owner, it's not something I'm interested in. And you can, there's a few, and I'm not going to get into taxes. I don't want to tell anybody how to file your taxes. You consult a tax professional, because I don't want anybody thinking I'm giving tax advice, but there are a few things you can do. If you go LLC, you can file taxes as a S Corp or a C Corp. There's a few little advantages in that if you make a certain amount of money and you want to, you know, like, I don't know, consult a tax professional. But for me, LLC is kind of meh. It's a moot point. It's a mute point at this point. So I mean, if I go get another truck and I hire somebody, or a couple trucks and hire some people, yeah, we'll turn it into an LLC real quick. But as far as the trucking, no, the trucking is not an LLC. Now I have a business outside of trucking that is LLC, because I don't want to be liable for other people. Paul Harris says, share the love. Know this. Yeah. Thumbs up. Teaching my 2-year-old how to give the thumbs up. He thinks he's big deal now. He can do thumbs up. Wild Bill says, with the Cubs lost, they are automatically eliminated from the playoffs. Oh yeah. Yeah, might as well shut down the whole week at that point, right? Let's see. Adco says, my dad uses talk texting. Yeah, it's pretty dang handy when it gets it right. Now I like the one, like I said, I like the one where it sends it as an audio file, because the talk to text, man, I got to talk super slow. It does not like how I talk. GP Transco in the house. What's up, GP Transco? Good afternoon. Thanks for coming in. Kind of over in your neck of the woods. I'm over here in Rochelle right now. Anybody looking for gainful employment, go check out GP Transco. You know, if you're gonna work for a company, work for a good one. That's what I always say. No shame in being company driver. Definitely no shame in it. A lot of people doing lease purchase should be company drivers. And check out GP Transco. They do owner operators over there as well. You can be an owner-operator there. Wild Bill says, hello, GP Transco. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. Wild Bill, appreciate you coming in. Trucking Answers in the house. Adco, what's up? Rich Taco says, LLC for taxes, not protection. I don't know. One man, one truck. There's not a whole lot of advantage to it, honestly. You know. There's not. I mean, if you're making $1 million, you know, if you're making $3 or $4 million, yeah, I'd get that LLC, and I would try to shelter some of that money. But you know, one man, one truck. You know, there's not a whole lot of I don't know. There's not a whole lot of extra things you can really get away with. It's pretty transparent. You know what I mean? GP Trucking Answers, first time seeing you on a live chat of another channel. Yeah, Trucking Answers comes in sometimes. I do 15 lives a week. He comes in for a couple of them. Paul Harris lawsuits will go after everyone, and the deep pockets will settle quick. Yeah, that's how it works. They're gonna bleed you dry one way or another. Um, Trucking Answers pops in when he can. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see what time we got here. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta go make this pickup so I can go home. They want to take probably be home tonight. I got a delivery in Minnesota tonight, and then Saturday morning. I think the New Jersey load leaves out Saturday morning. I haven't got the details on it yet, so I tentatively agreed to it with the price. So, Wild Bill says Cash is King goes live several times a day. Yeah, I try to go live every chance I get. It's boring out here on the road when you're sitting around waiting on. When you're out here sitting around waiting on, things to happen like this. So, Rich Taco says I have a corporation because California is not stopping the AB5 crap. Yeah, unfortunately, California, I don't know. Seems like to me California hates small business, When I lived in San Diego, I was looking into buying a small restaurant, and boy, the more I dug into it, the more it was just like, what the heck is going on? Like, they get you from every angle. I mean, not only is the rent expensive, not only is the taxes expensive, it was like, oh, you mean I can operate a successful business for minimum wage? Wow, like, I can't wait to sign up for this. Let's see, Wild Bill, don't you mean several times an hour? Yeah, there you go. Putting in that work. Paul Harris says, talk to text for me. Lobster clam chowder. It doesn't understand Bostonian. Yeah, talk to text can be rough on me sometimes. I love that new thing where you push it and you say what you gotta say, and then it sends it over to the people as an audio file, because man, oh man, my talk to text, it puts in some stuff sometimes. It ain't even words. I'm like, what did you think I was saying? GB Transco says, Cash is King Trucking. If you're in the area, feel free to stop by. We give you a tour of the new headquarters. Yeah, I need to do that one day, man. I was watching the thing you did with This Guy Trucks and Trucking Answers, and I was like, is that dude on the Starship Enterprise? That headquarters looks mighty fancy. Rich Taco, California is going to push for only California-based trucks can haul California loads. They're saying if you want loads, then pay taxes and hire in California. Yeah, we'll see where that gets them. Which I don't care. I kind of wish they would do that. It's kind of like this load that I take to New Jersey. I think it's the same load I did last time. Like I said, I'm waiting on the details on it. The last time I went to Jersey. But, like 3 or 4 of the stops I did, the stuff didn't even go to New Jersey. The stuff went to, like, Manhattan. And they would take it to New Jersey, drop it off, and then they would take box trucks down there. So I wish that's what they would do with California, Everybody take it to, like, Salt Lake City or, Arizona, Vegas, and drop it, and let California take their own crap. Anyone looking for gainful employment, best endorsement ever. Yeah. Philip Trugger says, get out of the hospital Sunday, went back to work Monday. There you go. Jesus Christ. Glad you got out of the hospital, though. I am glad of that. Paul Harris says, LLC, you can pay yourself by the mile and then take the profits later and not pay all the Social Security and other tax responsibilities. That's about 7%. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it that way. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's ways to do it as a sole proprietor, that you don't, like you don't take all the income as a sole proprietor. I don't, at least. You know what I mean? Like you know. Let's see. GP Transco, you might even see some mythical teal Freightliners in our yard, and tell trucking answers they exist. Yeah, I see those all the time. I see them all the time. Let's see. Wild Bill says, well, be safe, Cash King. I got a lot of things to do. Later, everyone. Yeah, I got to hop off here myself. Later, Echo says later. GB Transco says, yeah, we do operate out of a spaceship. That's no lie. I believe it, man. That place looks super fancy. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in today. I'm going to hop off here. Good crowd. Appreciate everybody coming in. Hit that like button on the way out for me if you could. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. I appreciate it, everybody. Take care of each other out there. Later.